A year after settling in Medina, the Prophet, peace be upon him, began to repay those who had wronged him. He sent out light reconnaissance missions to scout the roads and put pressure on the caravans of the Quraysh, resulting in the battles of Al-Abwa and Buwat, followed by the first battle of Badr, known as the Battle of Safwan, when the Prophet pursued Kurz ibn Jabir al-Fihri after he attacked the pastures of Medina. Although these battles did not result in direct fighting, they were clear messages Islam would not be wronged anymore. In the middle of this year, revelation came down while the Prophet, peace be upon him, was praying with the people, and the divine command came that shook hearts with reverence. We have certainly seen the turning of your face toward the heaven, and we will surely turn you to a Qiblah with which you will be pleased. Surah al-Baqarah 144. The Prophet and the Muslims turned during the prayer from Bayt al-Maqdis, Jerusalem, to the sacred Kaaba. This decision had a great psychological impact, restoring the migrants' longing for their homeland and establishing the independence of the Muslim nation in its worship and direction. God's command to fast Ramadan was revealed for the first time, making the month an annual station for nurturing the soul and connecting it with the Creator. Fasting has been prescribed for you. The Muslims rejoiced at the opportunity for purification and elevation, despite the hardship of hunger and thirst. And Medina experienced spiritual rituals that it had never known before. At the end of Ramadan, Zakat al-Fitr, charity given to the poor at the end of Ramadan, was legislated to purify the fasting person and bring joy to the needy. The Prophet, peace be upon him, went with his male and female companions to the prayer ground, where he led them in the first Eid al-Fitr prayer in history. He addressed them, and the sounds of Allahu Akbar echoed throughout the city. The companions felt the significance of having their own celebrations, just as other people had theirs. In this year, Imam Ali, may God be pleased with him, married Fatima al-Zahra, the daughter of the Messenger of God, peace be upon him. It wasn't a lavish celebration, but a blessed marriage characterized by simplicity and blessings, from which a pure lineage emerged, including Hassan and Hussein, the leaders of the youth of paradise. Towards the end of the second year, the Quraysh began to sense the danger posed by the emerging Islamic State. They prepared for a battle that would take place a few months later in Ramadan of the third year, which would later be known as the Great Battle of Badr. However, the initial signs had been drawn in this year, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, was preparing the nation morally and materially for that decisive moment. The second year of the Hijrah was a year that changed everything. The Qiblah was changed, and the Muslim was transformed from the oppressed to one who possessed a civilizational project. Fasting was legislated, the joys of the festivals began, and the banner of Islam was raised above the earth for the first time with strength and prestige.